Good evening. I'm your local weather authority, Chief Meteorologist Chris Yates. Clouds starting to break up a little bit. Skies now mostly clear to partly cloudy in Peoria, though we look to the north and northeast, you'll find a little bit more cloud cover. It is 84 degrees here in town. Nice looking view on the Goods Furniture camera. A few spotty rain showers off to our northeast and just a few little sprinkles now popping up throughout central portions of the county. But all this is moving out. In fact, quieter conditions settling in tonight and cooler temps settling in for much of the week. We'll break down the full forecast coming up. WMBD News at 6 starts now.
Tonight, a Little Free Library was vandalized over the weekend, but that's not discouraging the owner. What she plans to do ahead.
Also, free meals for children in Bloomington. The mission behind a District 87 program this summer.
Might be an apple orchard, but I think everybody's here coming for some apple cider donuts and some food. Are we excited here? We'll have that coming up next.
Yeah, that was the reaction we had when they came into the newsroom with the apple cider donuts.
Absolutely. Probably the best Monday I've had in a while.
Oh,
good evening,
goodness.
Everyone. We've been eating on donuts all day. I'm Eugene Daniel.
And I'm Lauren Langer. An online petition is gaining thousands of signatures and is looking to change Halloween. Janie Bowman tells us the movement hopes to move Halloween to the last Saturday in October, I understand. Janie.
Lauren, the hope with changing the date would be to create a longer and safer celebration. So far, over 100,000 people have already signed. While everyone has a different opinion on the petition, local law enforcement agree that Saturday has its benefits. Halloween on October 31st may soon be a thing of the past.
This is a night that unfortunately accidents happen because there's so many different things going on.
A petition on change.org hoping to move the holiday to the last Saturday of October is trending nationwide. Peoria County Sheriff Brian Asbell says Halloween is more dangerous than people think.
By the time schools lets out, it gives about an hour window for kids to go out and trick-or-treating, so often they're out past dark.
He also says the night is the second highest holiday for impaired driving.
You're combating two different fronts. So you might have the possibility of impaired driving along with a lot of kids that aren't really watching the road.
But kids in Peoria are more focused on getting their Halloween candy.
Halloween is a good holiday, so kids can enjoy themselves, have good candy. That's the biggest thing.
For them, a Saturday Halloween means more time to trick-or-treat.
You don't have to be at school all day waiting to get out, and you could just be there, get ready for trick-or-treating, and go out there early and just go trick-or-treating and get all the candy you want.
The Peoria Police Department also hosts a Police a Treat event on the Saturday before Halloween. That event provides an option for anyone looking to have a safe celebration. Lauren.
Janie, thank you. One of the Little Free Libraries in Peoria was damaged over the weekend.
Yeah, just horrible. And WMBD's Zach Hatcher has more on what the owner is planning to do to rebuild. Zach, what are they trying to do?
Eugene, the Little Free Library was put up at the Carver Center about 2 years ago. This recent incident has the community pouring out support in hopes of a new library. Owner Stacy Harden says the structure was vandalized at least 2 times in the past. She says the library was just fine on Friday, and by Saturday, the box was in pieces.
He reaches out to me and says, please rebuild it because this is how I get books for my babies. It's very difficult for me to not want to put it back up.
A GoFundMe is set up for those wanting to contribute to rebuilding the Little Free Library. While the goal has been reached, Harden says she'll set aside some of the excess money in case of future vandalism. The rest she'll use to buy new books for her little libraries. She says even if only one family uses the library, it's worth it to rebuild. Lauren.
Zach, thank you. The final suspect in the murder of an East Peoria woman 2 years ago has pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. 21-year-old Matt Isbell accepted a sentence of 12 years for his role in the death of Teresa Ann Pullman. Teresa's body was discovered by hikers in a wooded area in July of 2017 at Funk's Grove. Teresa's biological daughter took her to the wooded area where she was killed. According to police, the daughter told Isbell of the plan to kill her mother ahead of time.
And a man died after falling from a cliff at Starved Rock State Park Sunday morning. The LaSalle County coroner identified him as 31-year-old Alexander Torres from Michigan. Investigators say Torres fell roughly 30 feet off a bluff behind the Starved Rock Lodge.
Members of the Illinois National Guard are heading overseas soon. Company A, 1st Battalion of the 178th Infantry Regiment is being deployed to Afghanistan.
The community is sending them off as they prepare to serve our country, and Treasure Roberts is live from Limestone High School, where the mobilization ceremony is underway. Treasure, what's going on right now?
Well, Eugene, Lauren, actually the ceremony just ended. It was a very great ceremony, and about 400 people are actually being deployed to Afghanistan, 100 of them being from Peoria. Now, they're actually gathered over here off of the Limestone High School football field. Now, the embrace was amazing. Actually, a lot of people have cleared out now, but they came over to embrace their family members. It's been 10 years since this unit was last deployed. It was the largest single unit mobilization they've had since 2008, and I actually spoke to the spokesperson of the Illinois National Guard, who actually says they have trained so hard for this. They had a 1-month training exercise in Louisiana last year that they passed with flying colors. Now, they've known about this deployment since December, and he says that some may have actual anxiety when it comes to going into a combat zone, but they're also excited. I also spoke to the captain of the unit, who says that also although they may have natural nerves, this is what they want to do. They're here because they want to serve their country, and a lot of them are super excited. The Bartonville mayor actually came out to give his sentiments as well. I'll have more for you on this story tonight on WMBD News at 10 in Bartonville. Treasure Roberts, WMBD News.
Treasure, thank you. It looks like a large crowd was gathered there for the ceremony. Love to see that. Well, David Paul Blumenshine will be running for Illinois State Representative for the 105th District against State Rep Dan Brady. He made his announcement today saying, quote, "Last election day, I promised the constituents of the 105th District that we were just getting started and that things would be no better 2 years from then." Blumenshine is an Illinois native and small business owner who works with the special needs population. His goal for Illinois is to fight against big government spending and overtaxation. Primary election day is March 17th of 2020.
While school is out, it can be hard for students to get the nutrition that they need. So this summer, District 87 in Bloomington is bringing the food to them for free. Coordinators say this idea started last year once they realized a growing need in the community. Initially, the school district had stationary sites where kids could come and go, but after hearing that it was hard for them to make it out there, leaders thought of a different idea.
We did a survey, and the biggest complaint we got is the kids don't have transportation to all the sites, and so we were like, well, why don't we just take the food to them?
Organizers are hoping these daily trips will help create a bond between the district staff and students.
All right, the moment we've been waiting for.
I know. Tanner's Orchard, everyone, is celebrating opening day for its 72nd year.
We're celebrating too. Matt Sheehan went to Spear for a sample or 2 or 3 and spoke with people over there enjoying the first day of the season.
It's the end of July. It's still summertime. People are trying to get outside, maybe hit the pool, but Tanner's is opening today, and you can come and get some apple cider. Looking pretty good, as well as some apple cider donuts. Many people across Central Illinois came out to Tanner's Orchard Monday, enjoying the samples, stacking their grocery baskets, and taking home a variety of items. Jennifer Beavers is a third-generation owner of the orchard. Her family has owned Tanner's for 72 years now. She says she loves what she does and is excited it's that time of year to open up again.
My grandpa started it. I don't think he had any idea what we could accomplish. It's our family business. This is all we do. We don't have any other jobs, so it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears go into it, but a lot of smiles. So we really enjoyed doing this.
Now, I've tried it all this morning, from the apple cider donuts to the apple cider itself, to a bunch of the different dips here at Tanner's. I know this will be the last time I'm coming here this season because it's opening day. In Spear, I'm Matt Sheehan. Back to you.
Well, after a little bit of rain in central Illinois earlier today, turned out to be a pretty decent afternoon. Take a look at our almanac. Peoria hitting a high of 85 degrees, which is about average for this time of year, despite a pretty warm start to the day. And when it came to rainfall, not a whole lot falling in Peoria, just 3/100 of an inch. That's still putting us nearly 2 inches below average for the month. Is there more rain on the way, or is dry weather here to stay?